Did you know there's a secret that can transform your bone health, but most people are still unaware of it? That's right. The idea that all we need for strong bones is to consume tons of calcium might be completely misguided. Experts have been revealing that true bone health is much more complex than simply taking calcium supplements. The good news? With small changes to your diet and lifestyle, you can not only strengthen your bones but also improve your overall health. Want to find out how? Stay tuned, because what we're about to share could change your perspective and maybe even the way you eat and exercise. Get ready to uncover the mysteries that few dare to reveal. For a long time, popular wisdom said that to have strong bones, you just needed to consume a lot of calcium. And who hasn't heard the famous saying, milk is good for your bones? However, modern science, along with various experts, has shown that relying solely on calcium is a mistake. The truth is that strong bones depend on a more complex combination of nutrients, far beyond just this mineral. For some, this may sound unexpected, but those who keep piling on calcium supplements without proper guidance are often doing more harm than good to their bone health. The secret, my friends, lies in balance. Imagine consuming all the calcium in the world, but lacking the necessary nutrients to absorb it properly. It's like trying to build a house without enough bricks. Magnesium, for example, is one of the minerals that works synergistically with calcium to ensure bone strength. Without it, the body may end up depositing calcium in inappropriate places, like the arteries, which can cause more harm than good. So, it's not enough just to take that calcium supplement and think you're doing everything right. To maintain bone health, the body needs a real team of nutrients working together. What few people know is that improper supplementation can even lead to weakened bones. Surprised? Well, this side effect is more common than you might think. It's like trying to fuel a car with the wrong gas. Instead of boosting it, you end up wrecking the engine. So the focus should be on a balanced diet rich in diverse nutrients, rather than blindly relying on capsules. And speaking of foods, did you know there are options that are true superfoods for strengthening bones? We'll talk about that next. For those looking to strengthen their bones naturally, foods are the true allies. And you don't need anything exotic, did you know? Dark leafy greens, like spinach and kale, are rich in calcium and magnesium, essential for bone health. Along with sesame seeds and chickpeas, these foods provide a variety of minerals that the body needs to maintain strong bones. Here's a practical tip. Try to include at least one serving of leafy greens at lunch and dinner. It makes a difference, and you can mix it up to keep it interesting. Another surprising element for bone strengthening is unrefined salts, like Celtic salt and Himalayan salt. Most people think salt is just for flavor, but these salts carry over 80 essential minerals that nourish the body deeply. Unlike regular salt, which undergoes refining processes, these salts retain their nutrients, benefiting bone health. How about a sprinkle of Himalayan salt on your next dish? It's a small change that brings long-term benefits. And how about mixing these ingredients into everyday recipes? You could make a chickpea hummus with a touch of sesame, perfect for a healthy snack. Adding these ingredients to your routine is a simple yet powerful way to nourish your body. And there's more. By making these small choices, you're ensuring essential nutrients for strong bones in a practical and tasty way. But strengthening bones goes beyond just diet. Keep following along, as there are more essential tips coming up. Sun exposure is perhaps the most underrated remedy for strong bones. However, getting regular sun exposure, especially at midday, is crucial for the body to produce vitamin D, an essential nutrient for bone health. Many people avoid the sun due to concerns about skin effects, but just 15 to 20 minutes of exposure with arms and legs uncovered is enough to ensure that daily dose. Vitamin D acts like a key that allows for calcium absorption and its mineralization in the bones. So soak up the sun whenever possible. It's free and very effective. And there's more. Lack of sun exposure can have consequences that are more serious than one might think. People who spend too much time indoors or live in less sunny regions tend to have very low vitamin D levels, which directly reflects on bone density. It's the famous little sun for health, as our grandparents used to say, and they were right. So if you're the type who avoids the sun, it's time to reconsider that habit. Adjust your schedule accordingly and take care of your bone strengthening in a simple and natural way. But of course, modern life doesn't always allow us to be outdoors whenever we want, right? In these situations, it's worth consulting a specialist to check vitamin D levels and, if necessary, seek alternative sources. Fish liver oils and some vitamin D supplements are interesting options. However, nothing substitutes natural sun exposure. It's a practice that goes beyond physical well-being. It's almost a return to habits that benefit the body as a whole. Now, let's see how lifestyle adjustments can complement this routine. To truly strengthen bones, lifestyle changes are just as important as nutrients. And here's a curious point. Substances like caffeine, sugar, and alcohol, along with smoking, can harm bone health by interfering with the absorption of essential minerals. It might be tempting to think that a cup of coffee or a sweet treat now and then won't hurt, but the sum of these small habits can indeed weaken bones over the long term. A valuable tip is to gradually reduce the consumption of these substances, seeking healthier alternatives like herbal teas, fruits, and natural snacks. But it's not just about what we take out, it's also about what we put in. Weight-bearing physical activities are a crucial aspect of this care. An effective exercise example is rebounding, the one where you jump on a trampoline, which might seem like child's play, but is excellent for bone health. This movement strengthens bone density and also helps with circulation and body balance. Imagine something simple and fun that offers so many benefits. Incorporating this type of activity into your routine can transform bone health in a lighthearted way. Adopting healthy habits and avoiding the villains of bone health is like investing in a savings account for the body. Over the years, every small change adds up to significant gains. Besides rebounding, other low-impact activities, like walking, also help maintain strong bones. Swapping that extra cup of coffee for a soothing tea or replacing the daily sweet treat with a nutritious fruit are adjustments that gradually create a healthier routine. So now that you know the pillars for strengthening bones, how about exploring ways to put all this knowledge into practice in your daily life? Now that you're armed with all this knowledge on how to achieve strong bones, it's time to take action. Think about how each small change in your routine can make a big difference in your bone health over the long term. What habits are you willing to change today? Is it time to take a break from coffee or try new recipes with leafy greens? Remember, your bones deserve that special care. And don't forget, the journey to bone health is ongoing. So, how about subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications? That way, you won't miss any valuable tips on how to transform your life and well-being. We're in this together on the quest for a healthier, stronger body.